Hi stationery friends! Welcome to Ginger Peachy Stationery. My name is Sarah and today I have two unboxings for you of two pens that I'm really excited to get because I've been waiting on them for quite a while. I placed this order from Endless Pens in mid-November. If you hear my dog playing over here, that's all it is. He doesn't like me sitting still and not paying attention to him. So anyway, I placed this order in mid-November. It wasn't Fountain Pen Day, it wasn't Black Friday, so I don't know what the sale was, but there was a really good sale going on at Endless Pens. And so I ordered these two things that I had been looking at. It came in this box, which is absolutely chock full of this Christmas stuff. I don't even know how these pens fit in here because, oh man, and getting the pens out was a mess. I had this stuff all over my desk and all over the floor. So anyway, that's going to go to the garbage. But anyway, here are my two new pens. So let's start with this one. This box was a little bit hard to get into, so hopefully it'll cooperate with me. Ta-da! This time it did. I have enjoyed collecting the Pelikan yearly, color of the year series. I have gone back and been able to get all of them. There were a couple that I missed before I had decided to kind of collect them. And so anyway, that's another story for another day. So the box has like a magnetic closure on the outside. Not like, it does have a magnetic closure on the outside. And when it opens up, it says Passion. Comes with this little pen sleeve, which I'm a little curious about. When I pulled it out, I was like, is this a sunglasses case? Like a glasses case? I don't really know. If anybody can explain this to me, like the pen fits down in here or out here. So I guess this is just like a 2-pen case. I don't really understand this. So if anyone can explain it to me, it's lovely, but I don't know what I'm going to use it for. So, and then the pen now comes in this little box. This is brand new packaging this year. Or maybe it was, I don't think it was like this last year. I bought the set with the ink last year. So I didn't get just the pen by itself. It has this little card in the bottom. It says, "We wish you a lot of writing pleasure with your fine writing instrument." And then in the bottom is the Pelikan booklet that has, some warranty information, how to take care of your pen, that kind of thing. So there is that. Why do I say that? There is that. Of course it is. So then the pen comes in this little box, which I have never seen before. Usually, I'm sorry, my dog, who has been laying around all day, is now rolling around on the floor like a crazy dog. So, it comes in this little box. It's so cute. I'm sure they wouldn't want me to call it cute. It's really nice. It's really pretty, a little cardboard box. And here is the pen of the year 2022 in Apatite. It comes with this little card underneath it that has the color name, M205. The M200s have gold hardware and the M205s have silver. So here is the beautiful Apatite pen. Of course, they have a matching ink that I have on my Christmas wish list, and so I will be seeing if someone gets it for me for Christmas, and if they don't, I will probably pick it up myself. Anyway, this is just beautiful, and I'm not sure how well it's showing the color. Let me see if I can put something behind it. This color is just really beautiful, bright. It's the color to me of like Diamine Marine ink, which is one of my favorite inks. Cap unscrews very simply. I picked it with a fine nib. And this pen is just really lovely. I have already inked it. I inked it up last night with Pelikan Edelstein Aquamarine. And let me see if I can put this bigger box here. I wonder if the white behind it would help you kind of see the color. So here is Apatite, and I pulled out Aquamarine. I was very curious to see if these were, a similar color, and they're really not. because, you know, I see pictures of this online and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I have that at home. But it's not. It's very different. It's much brighter, lighter, a little greener. And this one is a lot more blue and obviously darker. It almost looks navy, but this is aquamarine. And it is from, oh, I can't tell you what year. 2018 maybe? No, I don't know. 17? I don't know. I can't remember at the moment. But anyway, it's one that I had to track down, and I bought it on eBay a couple of years ago. But anyway, there are those. Those are beautiful. And I will do a writing sample in just a few minutes after I open the other pen. That's my new Pelikan. And let's leave it here. The second one is my very first Opus 88 pen. This is a series called Hatch by Endless Pens that they do with artists. Let's see, on the back. Hatch by Endless Pens was born from the desire to help creatives bring their ideas from dream to reality. We are always looking for more ways to cater to a larger audience and to open more doors for our creative partners. So they have worked with artists to create designs for these pens. And this is my very first Opus 88, and really I chose this one because of the design. So I chose this one in, oh, I'll show you. First of all, it comes with this little card that shows you how to use the pen. It does have English on one side, and on the other side it's either in Chinese, or someone said Chinese or Taiwanese and they weren't sure, and I'm definitely not sure which. But it shows you how to use it because Opus 88 pens, I think all of them, I don't know, most of the ones I've seen are eyedropper only. So, and they have like a 2 reservoir system where your ink, most of your ink sits in one section, and then you open a valve to let more ink into where the nib is. It comes with an eyedropper, which is dirty because I inked this pen up last night. It's dry, don't worry, I didn't soil my the foam, which doesn't matter, but I feel like somebody's going, oh my gosh. It is dry ink, but I will wash that. I just wanted to stick it back in there. And here is my cute little pocket pen. This is the Opus 88 Mini Pocket, or Pocket Mini, in Forest Creatures, and it has squirrels and a fox with little acorns and leaves, and it is so cute. Look at these little guys. Let me see if I can focus on it. I'm sorry. Look at the little squirrels. I love them. I adore them. And a cute little fox. My sister will be jealous of this when she sees it because she loves foxes. And I love squirrels. And I just think this is the cutest little pen. It is small. Let me get this out of the way. It is a small pocket size pen. When you uncap it, which takes a couple of turns, it is very short. And it works fine for me. I've been using it today. And mine, I've watched a couple of videos and people have been able to post them. I cannot post mine. It will not stay on there at all. And I do like to post a pen, but this one won't stay at all. So I don't know what's different about mine from some of the others I've seen online, but mine won't work. So it has a number 5 Jovo nib, from what I understand. And I bought mine in a medium. So someone that I was watching on YouTube said that you could change this. I could change this nib out for a Franklin Christoph number 5 nib. So I might try that because I like this nib, but it's not my favorite that I've used. So anyway, the way this pen works is you unscrew the grip section and it looks sort of like a normal pen, and you drip your ink down into here, but you'll see there's like a little rod in the middle here, and close it back up. You turn it to let some ink go down into the feed. Okay, back up. You open this little valve at the end. I'm not really sure what it's called. I think you can actually pull it out which is unnecessary, but you can pull it out some and then let ink go down into the feed area and the grip section area. And then you can keep it open if you want the ink to flow, if you're writing for a long time or whatever, or you can close it and your nib only has access to a smaller amount of ink up here in this area. And so if your pen runs out, you can open the valve again and let some more ink flow down in towards the nib. Hope that makes sense. I don't know if I used the right terminology or not, but that's my understanding of how this works. So anyway, I've been using it today and enjoying it, and I will do a quick little writing sample with these two pens. I came prepared. I am going to reuse a page. I'm not one for like, let me get a brand new piece of paper every single time I'm going to scribble something. So I hope you don't mind. And let's see if I can, I need a better tripod. So, but I don't have a better tripod. I have this one right now. So let's see if I can get close enough for you to see. And I'll start with the M205 in Apatite. Like I said, it's a fine nib. It's a steel nib. The 200 series come with steel nibs, and they retail for about $195, I think. And I got this one for less than $150, so I felt really good about that. So, all right, let's see. Pelikan M205 Apatite, and this is Pelikan Edelstein. In aquamarine. My dog has found a toy that he hasn't played with in years because he thinks I'm ignoring him. Well, I am ignoring him. This is an F nib, a fine nib. And here's my little pangram that I like to write that I made up because I didn't like, the quick brown fox jumps over the lazy dog. So mine says 2 fuzzy ducklings by exquisite hand-woven jumpers. I'm sorry that you can hear the traffic outside. Yeah, so that's my little pangram that I made up that I like. So anyway, this pen, really no line variation. I don't push it very much. It's a fairly wet nib, in my opinion. Very smooth. Sometimes I have found that, especially my medium Pelikan nibs, steel nibs, they kind of sing. And if you know what that is, then you know what it is. And if you don't, I don't really know how to explain it, except that they just kind of have this metallic sound sometimes that I don't love. This like kind of feedback feeling that I don't love. The fine ones, I have not had that issue. So, I have leaned toward fine nibs lately, and my broad ones don't do that either, but 2 of my medium Pelikan steel nibs sing, and I don't love that. All right, and so next up, here's the Opus 88. I cannot see my phone screen because it says low battery, so I'm looking at my watch, and I hope that you can see. Okay, this is a medium nib. I think I said that. I have inked it with, or let me write first. Opus 88 Pocket Mini, or Mini Pocket. I don't know which order that goes in Forest Creatures. And it's a medium, and it's inked with Monteverde California Teal, which is more green to me than teal. The bottle is very green, but the ink, yeah, I don't really know how they call this teal because it's green, but they call it California Teal. But I do very much like this ink. So, all right, 2 fuzzy ducklings by exquisite hand-woven jumpers. I do have a neat handwriting that most of the time I use, but I think I'm just speeding up a little bit here to not make this video too long. And the longer I talk about my handwriting, the longer the video gets, so apologies. This nib does have a little bit more line variation. Like, it's got a little softness to it, which might be part of what, I don't know, I do really like it. It does have a little more feedback. I don't know if you can hear, how much you can hear. I always am surprised how much I can hear on YouTube videos. But this one makes a little more sound than the Pelikan. But I do really like it. Very wet. Smooth. It wasn't completely smooth right out of the box. It just had a little sharpness in one direction. And all I did was have to just kind of push down. Just, you know, I'm not going to do it now because I don't want to knock it out. But I just had to push down on one side just slightly, and it was aligned. So that's all it took. And it's a smooth medium nib. So I'm really looking forward to using this one. This ring here I feel like might be in some people's way, but so far it really doesn't bother me at all. I cannot really imagine using this to write for, you know, hours and hours, but I really can't imagine holding any pen to write for hours and hours. And truthfully, this is comfortable for me. I would like a little bit of a longer grip section, but then you know, it's not a mini pen anymore. Mini pens are not always my favorite, but I really wanted this one, and I really do think I'm going to enjoy it. So there's that. The only thing that I sometimes don't like about the Pelikan pens is the grip has this little flare at the end, which is very comfortable for me when I hold it right here. But very often my grip migrates to the end of the grip, and that is very sharp. So, you know, and then it just reminds me, oh, like, move my hand up and it will be more comfortable. So, and if you don't know this, I know, I'm sorry, I'm jumping around. Pelikan M200 series, 200, 400, 600, 800, and 1000, or 205, 405, etc. They are piston fillers. So you can see that there's not a converter in there. I'm sure many of you are familiar, but in case you're not, there's no converter in there. You actually twist the end here and move the piston up and down to fill with ink, just like a TWSBI Eco, if you're familiar with a TWSBI Eco. So anyway, I'm enjoying my two new pens, and these are, they just came because this, I didn't finish that story. This Pelikan was a pre-order. So they just came yesterday, and that was December 19th, and I ordered them on November 18th. So it's a little bit of a wait, but it's a nice little Christmas gift. So anyway, I hope you have a wonderful Christmas. This will be my last video before Christmas, and I'm going to try to film something for the next Friday as well, but then I'll be back with brand new stuff after the new year, and hopefully I will get some new Christmas present stationery items that I can share with you. So anyway, happy Christmas, happy New Year, and I'll see you soon. Thank you for watching. Bye.